Okay, who falls like that? She trips and just throws her arms wide open like she was trying to fly or something. That's natural and convincing, alright? So then, Troy and Gabriella lip-sync to the reprise of the girl pretending to play the piano, and Darvis gives them both their callbacks right then and there.
Callback!
That was unpleasant. And speaking of unpleasant, here's the next song. This has got to be one of the most unpleasant songs in this whole movie. Well, have we got something for you? Oh wait, nachos! We get a visit from plot point nowhere and move on.
Did you ever feel like there's this whole other person inside of you just looking for a way to come out?
Not really, no.
I'm just two-dimensional that way.
Watch me play ball sometimes.
Then this guy tries to ask out Sharpay to create another pointless subplot, to which she says,
Wouldn't that be...
Evaporate, tall person!
I'm not sure why, but I actually enjoy that line. It just seems so out of nowhere. Troy then invites Gabriella to his super secret spot, so he can tell her what a good actor he is.
Your son's the basketball guy. You must be so proud.
Sarcastic Oscar moment! Anyway, Troy is sick of being just the basketball guy, and Gabriella is sick of everyone thinking of her as the brain queen.
Do your friends know that guy? When I was singing with you, I just felt like a girl.
You even looked like one, too.
Oh no, the door to Narnia is closing! So Troy and Gabriella both have rehearsal montages in a closet and bathroom respectively, implementing their awesome ninja skills to hide from Sharpay and a dimwit brother who no one cares about. Troy keeps missing practices and I guess they've developed some kind of musical twitch syndrome. Maybe this whole musical thing wasn't such a good idea.
Yes, sir.
Well, whatever.
Dad, this
Troy's
is
dad soon meets Gabriella.
Ah, your detention buddy.
Ouch.
I'll see you later.
Well, he doesn't like her because she's been distracting Troy from his responsibilities to the team.
As well, but you're a playmaker. Not a singer. Hey.
Did you ever think maybe I could be both?
I think his brain just exploded a little bit. Chad tries to convince Troy not to go to callbacks, ultimately saying,
My point is, if you play basketball, you're gonna end up on the cereal box. If you sing in musicals, you're gonna end up in my mom's refrigerator.
because that makes sense. Sharpay thinks that the jocks and geeks are trying to take over her popularity through Troy and Gabriella, and vows to protect the school
from people who don't know the difference between a Tony Award and Tony Hawk.
Can we shoot her, please? No, she has the rest of this movie, 2 sequels, and 1 more in the works. Oh, gravy, shoot me now! Actually, the Jocks and Geeks plan was just the opposite, in that what they're going to do is try to break up the two.
Good.
You know, because that's what friends do.
The first thing.
The jocks try to convince Troy that basketball legacies are more important than life itself, while the geeks try to employ some kind of Darwinian feminazi doctrine on Gabrielle. Troy gets so irritated with the jocks' annoying church choir that he breaks down and tells them what they want to hear. Then they use a not-so-cleverly concealed webcam to show Gabriella only the parts that will make her hate Troy's guts.
So, Gabriella, we'd love to have you for this classic decathlon.
Oh my gosh, you just showed her love interest
wanna grab
disowning
some
her
lunch?
like Peter in the New Testament, and you're still thinking about
We'll be
that?
there if you want to come.
I mean, who needs villains with friends like that? Whoa, that's our cue. So yeah, Gabriella doesn't want to talk to Troy, but won't tell him why. Troy rightfully hates his friends now and goes home to grunt like a tennis player. I almost feel like I should talk to my son about his problems. Nah. So by some sort of magic, Chad and the jocks find out Troy's allegedly secret place and come clean about what they did. As do the geeks with Gabriella, only she's not completely convinced. But this is a musical, so there's always one surefire way to fix any difficult relational problem you encounter.
This could be the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh.
Now that Troy's social life is all back in order, everyone can finally get their heads in the game. But now these two are back in the picture, and are concerned about the good singing they hear from Troy and Gabrielle. I suppose they were too concerned about the jocks and geeks taking over their popularity to actually do anything about it before? We're just gonna sweep all of that overacting under the rug. Well, whatever. They're going to do something about it now that it's become convenient for the writers. Sharpay concocts a plan to schedule the callbacks on the same day as the basketball game and the Scholastic Decathlon.
That wouldn't work out because then Troy and Gabriella wouldn't be able to make the...
Ha 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 ha. Luckily, Floppy Arm Girl overhears the plan and tells the others about it. And since there's no time to do anything sensible, like tell an authority figure, the gang decides to rely on the power of friendship. Useless moment. Another useless moment.
G-O-D-R-A-M-A-C-L-U-B! Exclamation point.
Good draw.
Idiot failed. Then we get a scene where Troy's dad tells his son not to worry about the final score of the game, and just to have fun as a sort of apology for putting so much pressure on him before.
Sorry, I had some sentimentality stuck in my throat.
Well, try not to choke on it because we're wrapping up. Whoa, deja vu all over again. The three different events all start at the same time. These two practice their Pokemon impressions and start singing perhaps the single widest salsa I've ever heard. Gabriella skunks the competition, Taylor uploads a virus to screw up the scoreboard, giving Troy a chance to ditch the court long enough to make it to callbacks, and does the same with the decathlon. Troy and Gabriella actually missed callbacks, but the plot says they should get a second chance anyway. This chick says pianist too quickly.
Pianist here, Mr. Abbott.
Troy helps Gabriella get over some stage fright. They sing, win absolutely everything. Chad and Taylor are going out now. This guy's stupid plot point comes back. She's not fully dressed for some reason. Then one more song and one more fast forward. The end! Let's put this baby to bed. Okay, I admit I was a little out of my depth with this review, since this movie was meant for slightly older audiences than I'm used to. Still, my basic principle holds up. The story is a convoluted, lackluster version of Romeo and Juliet with some angsty teen thrown in. The characters are, by the very nature of this movie, cardboard stereotypes, some more than others, and most of the songs are, to be blunt, just bad. Still, I've reviewed worse movies, and it's really hard to say outright that people who like this now will regret it later, which is the whole premise of my show. Don't get me wrong, I regret having subjected myself to this unimpressive story and music, but anyone who still likes this kind of music 10 years from now probably won't. There, I said it. When looked at objectively, High School Musical is not the end-all be-all of bad movies. Now we're gonna show you a song that'll teach you everything you need to know about real high school. Crank it!
It's high school and it sucks. I have few friends I can trust. Man, high school and it sucks. Why do I feel out of touch? Yeah, high school and it sucks. Man, it sucks so much. It's high school and it sucks. Man, it sucks so much.